Hello everyone and welcome to another video. Today is Tuesday, July 11th, 2023, and happy very belated 4th of July to everyone. So today I'm going to be reviewing the Bioderma Sensibio Micellar water. I've had this for a while now and I thought I would do a review. So I got it ages ago. I forget what month I got it. It wasn't recent. And I had gotten one bottle of it because I was kind of scared to get more than one since I didn't know how I would actually be able to use it. And I'll just say it's really awesome. Now the only things, if you want the short answer, I kind of recommend it, yes and no. No, because it doesn't really remove waterproof anything very well. So that means like waterproof sunscreen, if you wear waterproof chapstick, waterproof lip balm, waterproof whatever, it's not going to remove it very well, at least from what I've noticed. And keep in mind, I am using gentle cotton pads or cotton rounds. I'm not using anything super harsh. I mean, the more harsher and the more rougher the cotton rounds or pads or squares are, then maybe it will work, but then you're relying on your cotton more than the micellar water. So I definitely try to stick towards gentle cotton rounds or cotton pads. So my review. Like I said, got this a while ago. I forget which month. I had to look on Amazon. And I really was kind of nervous to purchase it because I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to use it very well for anything. And I do use it every now and then. The only thing that I will say is it doesn't remove anything waterproof, like I said before. In like the waterproof category, I mean like waterproof sunscreen, for example. I have a water resistant sunscreen and it does not remove the sunscreen very well. I have to use one of my Garnier micellar waters to remove it because it just doesn't remove it that well. I don't know why Bioderma does not remove sunscreen well for some reason. It just doesn't. So that's kind of one of the downsides to this particular micellar water. However, it does feel nice on the skin. The micellar water, or the residue of the micellar water, dries very quickly on my face. I've had no residue as far as after it dries. My face does not feel irritated. It definitely works for sensitive skin. I'll show you the bottle here just so you guys can see what it looks like. I have like maybe like almost half a bottle left. I've used it twice today. So this is what it looks like. This is the Bioderma Sensibio. Okay, you can see that's what it looks like. And it's a very nice bottle. The lid is pretty cool. So essentially what I do is I take a cotton round or a cotton square. I'm taking a cotton square in this case. And I then take the micellar water and shake it up. Sorry, I'm not using my lavalier at the moment. My lavalier is charging. So, anyway, I take my micellar water and shake it up. And then I open it and pour onto the cotton square. And you want to try to saturate it, so I'm just getting all of the cotton round or cotton square in my case as wet as possible. And it will saturate it really well if you can figure out how to do it with one hand. I did already. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take it and wipe my neck because I haven't done that part yet. So I'll close my micellar water so you guys can see me do this. I just wipe my neck off like this, just gently. I just wipe up my neck very gently. And you could even tap if you don't want to rub, that's fine too. Or if you don't want to swipe, you can tap instead. And the residue, like I said, is very minimal. So it does dry pretty quickly. And you can even get down to your chest as well. And other places. So then I let that dry. And it dries really quickly, at least in my opinion. So it's like giving yourself an upper body, kind of like a shower, except for your upper body, your neck, and your chest. And if your shoulders are visible, you could even do your shoulders, but I don't have my shoulders visible. I have a short sleeve shirt on, so there is no shoulder visibility. But as I can feel, it is drying off a little sticky, but once it actually soaks into my skin, it will not be sticky anymore. So it does dry down a little bit sticky, which is one of its downsides, I guess. But it is definitely not super sticky. It could be a lot worse. So I'm just letting it dry down. And yeah, it's definitely working. It's soaking into my skin now. Some of you might be asking, well, can't I just wipe off the residue with another cotton square and use, I don't know, some water or something to wipe it off? You could. I'm not saying you can't. I'll just show you that here, just so you guys can see. You can do that. It's no problem. You just want to grab your water, and then you want to get it wet. Oops. There we go. I'm just making sure it's pretty wet here. And then what I'll do is I'll go ahead and wipe down the right side of my neck just to show you guys that you can wipe it down and it will come off. See, like that, and it just comes off. It's not hard to get off at all. You can just wipe it off if you don't like the residue. And it comes off very easily, very nicely. And as I can see, it's wiping off very easily. And yeah, I can see that it's wiping off very, very nicely. I even wiped off the front of my neck as well. And my chest. Now the upside of this particular micellar water is it doesn't cause me any acne. So if you're somebody who's acne prone, it does not cause me any of that. I think that's one of the biggest upsides to this micellar water. And it wiped off very, very nicely. And if you're like, oh, I don't like how wet I am after that, well, you can take another one if you want, or use a reusable cotton pad and swipe yourself dry. Just gently swipe yourself dry. And there, see, now you don't have any more wetness on your skin. And then you just have to let the water dry on your skin now. And I could easily wipe some more with water if I wanted to, if I still felt like there was too much residue, or use a cleanser. So that is that, and I do feel clean. Like I feel like I was washed, and I think that's great. It's good to feel clean and washed and not dirty. So, and on the left side, the micellar water dried very nicely.
11:21 a.m. One notification.
So, anywho, that is my review of the Bioderma Sensi Bio Micellar Water. Very awesome micellar water. Definitely not great for water-resistant products like sunscreen or water-resistant chapstick or lip gloss or lip balm. But it does work very great for non-water-resistant things. Alright, take care. And God bless. I rate this a 4 out of 5 stars. Bye.